Toastmasters and most welcome guests. As I get started today, I wanted to start by going into a very well-known speech from history, from U.S. history. And I thought about having you guys close your eyes and listen, but instead, I really do want you to look at me as I say these. I'm going to say the first sentence of this speech 3 different ways, and I want you to see my facial expressions. 77 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this new continent a new nation conceived by liberty and dedicated to the preposition that all men were created equal. Okay? One more. 77 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to the preposition that all men were created equal. And last one. 77 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to the preposition that all men were created equal. Now think about the different ways that I gave that first sentence to you. The first way was very monotone, very straight. The second way, I put a little bit more of a stern look on my face. And you guys probably felt it in my voice. And then the third way, I put a smile on. And I must admit, when I started the third sentence, and I started with that smile, I looked around the room, about 3/4 of you added that smile to your face as well. So today, it was my job to research a topic. And a few weeks ago, right here at Toastmasters, we talked about what it meant to smile as you did your job. What it meant to smile as you presented something. And how important it was to add that smile, not only to your voice, but to your appearance. During my research, I found that smiling can help us physically, mentally, and it can help our health and wellness. So today, think about what smiling can do for you. First of all, physically. Many studies have shown that we look more attractive when we put on a smile. A study published in the Journal of Neuropsychology reported that seeing an attractive smiling face activates your orbital frontal cortex, and that's the region of the brain that processes sensory rewards. In other words, when you see someone else smiling, you feel rewarded. Number 2 is mentally. Dr. Ronald Riggio, a psychology doctor, said that the feel-good transmitters, dopamine, endorphins, and serotonin, are released when a smile flashes across our face. So not only does it help our physical appearance, but it helps us mentally feel just a little bit better about ourselves. So something happened to get your day to start bad, something happened to put you down for the day, put a smile on your face, and mentally you'll start to feel just a little bit better. And finally, for our health and wellness, a 2009 review explains that laughter causes an initial increase in heart rate, followed by a period of muscle relaxation, and then a decrease in heart rate and blood pressure, which helps reduce your risk in heart disease. So are you having a bad day? Try smiling instead. So today, along with this given research, I'd like to give all of you 10 reasons why you should smile a little bit more every day. Number 1, I've already said it, smiling makes us a little bit more attractive. We are naturally drawn to people who smile. There you go. Number 2, smiling releases stress. A 2012 study published in the Journal of Psychological Science showed that those doing a stressful task while having a smile on their face showed substantial reduction in their heart rate and quicker stress relief. In this study, they had a group of people that were doing a very stressful activity that they just let them do it. And you could see that as the stressful activity was on their face was scrunched up, and they were upset. They were just stressing to get through it. And then the other group, they encouraged them, while you're doing this, we want you to put a smile on your face. And that is the research that they came up with, that their heart rate was lower and that they were quicker to recover from the stress that they were in. Number 3, smiling elevates our mood. Number 4, smiling is contagious. Every time you smile at someone, their brain coaxes them to return it as a favor. By the way, I tested this morning. My wife was in the bathroom and she's putting up her hair like this, and you can just see she's got like this, she's scrunching up her face in all these different ways. And she looks at me in the mirror and I go, and she couldn't help. Every time, by the way, I did it 3 times. Every time she looked at me, I coaxed a smile out of her as well. Number 5, smiling boosts your immune system. Number 6, smiling lowers your blood pressure. Number 7 is probably one of my favorites. Smiling makes us feel good. Number 8, smiling makes you look younger. Number 9, smiling makes you seem successful. And number 10, smiling helps you stay positive. Fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests, this morning I want to encourage you, like McDonald's did in the early 2000s, put a smile on. Put a smile on. Everybody come on and put a smile on. Madam Toastmaster.